6. And I'm glad to have you join me this afternoon on this very platform where we get to talk about the issues that you want to talk about. Yes, that's the easiest way to put it. To talk about the issue you want to talk about. So I welcome you on board and I thank you for joining me. Well, it's that time where we get to have confession and it comes from you. You can call me with whatever is on your mind, and well, let's see how we're able to resolve the issue together, or we're able to just talk you through in case you need advice or you need other people's opinions, because sometimes they say in the multitude of counsel there is wisdom, right? So that's what we do here. Doesn't matter if it is that serious or it is just a light-hearted issue. The essence is just to share our thoughts or let out those things that we've held in for the longest of time. And if there are issues also that you're confused about or you want opinions, then please, by all means, you can call in and let's have that on board today. We'll be on confession from now to the top of the hour, 3 o'clock. And you can dial through 0700 951 0000 and 080 95974869. Then also voice notes are allowed, or WhatsApp messages on 08099930137. Okay, so those are the numbers you can reach out if you have any confessions to make, if you have any issue you just want to engage and talk about. Tomorrow, Dr. Oladipo joins us, hopefully. He couldn't join us last week because of his engagement, but we hope to have him tomorrow, and we will further look through any issue that requires maybe more counsel, more talks on that. Right. Someone is here. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You're welcome.
Yeah. Nigeria. There's so many issues in Nigeria.
Okay, we're on Confession Tuesday. Just before you start, so that it will not be like I'm not letting you know, we're on Confession Tuesday.
Okay, I may not know the rule or understand the rule very well.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Right, so confession is personal issues, personal stuff, not Nigerian or government or politics or those serious things. Is personal stuff that you want to let out, and you most probably need for people to advise or contribute, or you just want to let it out. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Swat.
Your name is what? Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Swat.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Confession Tuesday.
Yes, it's Confession Tuesday.
Yeah, so I want to cast your mind back to some months ago.
Okay.
I reported my dad was killed and house was burned.
Yep.
After 3 months, I have a senator who is representing my constituency from the same community, and nothing has been done. And the question I want to ask is this: if someone can perpetrate such things and still working freely, now the solution to the problem is I have to go back home and negotiate with them for them to give me permission to bury my father, which I'm going to do. But what I'm trying to say, will someone expect me to come back and still remain the same person that still believes in this country, that still believes, in ethics and of the country, or still believe in the values?
Sorry about that. If I recall your story, you said your dad was killed and you guys were warned not to bury him or something, right? And you reported to the police, and police also kind of decided to get their hands off the matter or something. Please just refresh my memory on that confession. I remember this particular issue, but it's just that the details is a bit sketchy for me right now. And you requested for something. I can't remember. So if you can call back so we can just have that conversation again, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Swat.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome.
My name is Solomon Osai Kosman.
All right.
My complaint goes this way. I and my wife, I think we have a little misunderstanding.
Okay.
I'm married for the past of 16 years.
Okay.
So now my wife drinks and I don't drink.
Okay.
Anytime she comes back to the house, I can ask her about my food. She will give me an insult back.
Sorry, sir. We're missing out your words. You say anytime you ask her about food, she says what?
She insulted me. Despite I provide anything needed, needful in the house.
Okay.
So I don't know how will I go about it. This is about 3 months. It took me about 3 months now.
Is that she goes out to drink, like you guys are at home, and then she just decides to go and hang out?
Drink. Yeah, she developed an attitude. She drinks a lot.
Okay, so she goes out to do that?
Yeah, it's the fellow or where she can drink. She don't come back to the house around 10 p.m. Yeah. She should go to my house in the house, mine. And I don't drink. And I'm tired. I need somebody to put me through, please.
Have you talked to her about how you feel about her attitude?
All her parents, they say I still complain.
They say you too complain.
Yes, I do complain a lot.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Interesting.
So I don't know what to do. I'm confused.
Okay, so you talk with her and she said you complain too much, and she still persists. She persists on going out to drink and come back late home.
Yes.
My brother, it's not realistic now. It can't happen now. It can't happen.
It does.
That's what I'm saying. You need to take a stand. You need to take a stand about it, and it has to stop. You are the head of the home. You can't, because someone is blackmailing you, that you talk too much and then you just complain and say, what should you do? Listen, I'm not asking you to be violent. I'm not asking you to whatever, but you need to take a stand and set the ground rules. Now, this is the time for you to take your leadership position and do what is needful. And in the case where the boundary is exceeded, then there has to be consequences. Do you understand? Because if consequences are not spelled out for misbehavior, then it shows that you're not serious as a leader, and the person it's just like your children. You tell them, stop now, and they keep going back, and you just keep saying, stop now. They will continue. They will ride on your head. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you as a man cannot come up with constructive ways of speaking with your wife and being firm about it and telling her that this is unacceptable behavior at home and you will not take it, and if this boundary is exceeded because you're setting the boundaries right now and she continues, then there has to be consequences. You have to come up with what are the consequences that would impact on her to know that this cannot continue, so that you get sanity in your home. Because how can a woman go out, come back late, and then she's insulting her husband who provides, and she's not performing? She's desecrating her own side of the the bargain. She's not living up to it.
Yeah. The last time I met my wife was last year, September.
Oh my God.
This is not something that I will hide, but nobody knows it in my area.
Okay.
I talked to her, we agreed we do everything, but I didn't complain. The time I called her elder one, they said I didn't complain. So now I decided to let their daughter behave the way she wanted. Anytime I'm done, I'll just send her back to her parents. That's what I'm even thinking this December.
Well, I feel, first of all, right, before you take any extreme steps, when you do those, if she doesn't, because at the end of the day, you don't just do something outrightly, right? It should be seen that you have taken steps, you've given a long rope, you've gone to the extent of calling for a family meeting, you've met your spiritual heads, you guys have tried to settle the issue, you've gone for counseling or therapy, you've explored everything, and there is adamancy on the side of this person. Then maybe you can take the final step, which you feel, okay, we need to separate whatever it is. But for now, I think, first of all, talk, set the boundaries. If it doesn't move, you can reach out to someone she listens to. You guys, if you have a spiritual head, if you have a sort of somebody that maybe family members that you can call to talk on your behalf because you have tried your best and she's not listening, explore all the explorables right now, and then at the end of the day, then maybe you can do whatever it is that you need to, knowing fully well that you did your best, right?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes.
Okay. All right, sir.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Interesting. Seems we have a quick commercial here. So, okay, though this is not for this moment. So, we will take on this other message that we have here. My son's teacher seized his phone that he took to school without mine or his mother's consent. The teacher broke it, and the school said that it is on us since he wasn't allowed to have it in school. I'm so angry that I've restrained myself from going to the school yet. I plan to go before the week runs out. How should I handle this? I'm so angry, says Anonymous. Interesting. Okay, so son sneaks phone to school, right? Very wrong. Very, very wrong in the first place. But teacher seizing the phone, I understand if they seize the phone and keep it until the parents come and a warning is sounded to the child, but then the teacher going to the extent of breaking the phone. Why would the teacher do that? It's not in his duty, or that's not within his purview to break the phone. I feel that's a little too extreme, and he should pay. If you seize the phone, it's okay, because the child is violating the rules set on ground, and that's what I'm saying. There are consequences for things, consequences for action, but then going to the extreme of breaking the phone, whether it's deliberate or not, is on you as a teacher. You should have handled this thing with care. I'm sure there should be a way where seized items are stored, whether in the principal's office or wherever it is that they should keep the phone. But you take the phone from a child, you decide to break the phone, and the school is saying is on you, the parents. It doesn't sound right to me, except, of course, if I'm missing something. And if anybody wants to add to this conversation, this particular issue. But seizing the phone, okay. Breaking the phone, not okay. School taking sides with teacher and saying parents should pay. No, you guys, no. That's not being fair, right? That's not being fair. Okay. Hello. Hi. Good afternoon. Okay. All right. So I said,
Yeah.
I remember your case very well. It's just the details. Some details are forgotten.
Yeah.
They killed your father. They killed your father and said that you guys should not touch the corpse or something, right?
Yes, which I did. I picked up the dead body to deposit in the mortuary, and our house was raised down the night I did that.
Yes, you said so.
Yes. After then, there has been threats from everywhere, from the camp of the perpetrators. And why I was so concerned is not because he was killed by someone. He was killed in my community. He was killed by someone that I'm known. That is very known to the family. His parents are very known to the family. And I have deployed other, several means, to get justice and also report to those. But since justice is very far from where we are, now the incident has divided the family. I am the first son. The family is divided because we have different opinions. I took a decision nobody should bury him until we get justice. It's either the government of the day speaks, or we have member representing the constituency from the same community. He's not a stranger to us. He's someone that comes to my dad for advice during his political time. I tried reaching out, so the advice I was getting from him was so discouraging, and I decided not to push any longer.
This person, sorry to butt in, right? This person that allegedly killed your dad, is he a strong, influential person in society? Is he a political figure?
He's not.
Then what's the issue of getting justice?
Should do what?
What's the issue with getting justice? Have you not petitioned the police or something, high places?
I have done that. Some of the big wins in the areas are, discouraging and also threatening me not to mention anybody's name, which I got some record of all those things. The issue is not something I'm supposed to be speaking on online, because I believe people are listening and they have their network everywhere.
Yeah.
And, I requested for if anybody has the opportunity of raising a car for myself, I can, venture into a boat business and other stuff to raise money too. Because now the issue is that since the family is divided, I have no choice than to, because there are some certain things they're about to do. If I should allow them to do that, there are spiritual consequences. and traditional consequences, which I wouldn't want to lose anyone because of this, to have to like custody. But as I see how I stand on what I believe from the beginning, nobody has the right to kill anybody, no matter what. And I've told them I'm not going to negotiate with anybody to take permission. I can bury my father anyway, but since they have insisted they want the father to be buried in his community, in his own land, I don't think my personal decision shouldn't supersede every other person. I want the family back. I want the love that we want share to come back together. That is where we are. But it's so crazy that, my mindset about this country has changed. My mindset about, living in a country called Nigeria has changed, which I don't think I don't believe the memory I had while growing up, and some of the belief system I had while growing up. I think this has totally changed it. If somebody can kill and go to the street and walk freely in the street, I can also do the same. That's the mindset. I'm sorry to say this.
I don't blame you. I all I can say is I'm really sorry. It's a crazy society we live in. And when people are denied justice, that's why they say there can never be peace when there is no justice. You can't tell people to live in peace or just say, Farabale, leave that thing. When justice is denied, that's the worst thing that can happen to anybody. And you will not understand the pain until you walk in the next man's shoe, that someone perpetrates injustice. And it's not even just maybe, let's say they came, bash your car and refuse to fix it, or they spoil something. It's killing your father. And it seems forces are working against any form of justice to be gotten out of that. So your impression of the country, I don't blame you. Can I change it? No. Is it true that people are denied justice every day? Can we work on the system to have a better system? Yes, we can. But do we have the will to do so? It's a question that leadership needs to answer in this country. But I'm truly, truly sorry for your loss and everything that you've had to go through. Okay. Good afternoon, Our Vocal Majesty. Our wives, our mothers, sisters, and daughters are into... Okay. Let me not use that word. More than any other time in history, if you go around some of the red light districts, you will be shocked at the kind of teenage young girls and mothers who are engaged in this immoral acts. Is all full of pity. A woman said, how can she take care of 4 children? This is the result of bad governance. While the men are into terrorism, the women are into being women of easy virtue. And this is depressing, says Mohammed Musa. Swat, how do I handle this? I noticed that 300k is difficult for me to survive on monthly now. Does it mean I'm profligate? Well, it depends on your taste. It depends on your the taste and how your lifestyle. I mean, at a time like this, I know many people have had to tone down a bit. Many people have had to look for alternatives in order to save more money and be more moderate in their spending. So are you profligate? I don't know what your total earnings are, but you said 300k is not. So what do you intend to do about it? I think it's a question I'll put back to you, right? So it's not about you being or not. It's about what are you doing to change that. Let's quickly take this.
Beyond Borders Real Estate Black Friday sale is here and it's massive.
For 6 days only, from
November 27th to December 2nd.
You can all land at the White City, Idu Phase 4, just after the Idu train station.
Hi everyone, my name is Swat. That's the name my father gave me, but you can always call me Her Vocal Majesty. I'm the host of The Sunny Side on 95.1 Nigeria Info. It takes place every weekday, noon to 3 p.m. where we get to have all the lovely contemporary conversations. If your days are normally long and gloomy, well, not anymore, because I'm here to make it all bright and sunny for you. So join me. It's an invitation. You don't want to miss out.
of the issues brought up. So, to the last caller, it's not a matter of being profligate. It's about how you are trying to adjust, how you're trying to manage what you have at hand with the needs. Most of the time is inadequate, but then how are you able to prune your lifestyle or to be a bit more circumspect in terms of knowing what is needful at the moment and what you also want, and then making a scale of preference so that you're able to save more and all, right? So I think it's a matter of you, your choices, your lifestyle, your class, and how you're able to adjust in order to suit your pockets and you don't run into something that will get you stranded, right? Okay, so from Pius in Mitama, he said, how I wish that you ask the last caller if he really is providing for his marriage or the wife is the one running the house. Okay, I think you heard him. He said he is providing everything in the house. That was clearly stated when he was making that statement. Okay, let's listen to this.
Good afternoon, Barrister Swat. This is Olaide speaking from Lugbe. Concerning the child and the phone, number one, if the school say is on the parent, that means the child has been misbehaving more than 2 times, more than 3 times, and the school now have to ask the teacher to do the extreme. It is the school that the parents should meet, not the staff or the teacher in question. The woman should try and tame the child, because the child would not have, the teacher would not have broken the screen of the phone on the first occasion. Please.
See, let me say something, right? Let's stop excusing things that are wrong. A teacher has no business breaking a phone, no matter how stubborn a child is. What do you expect? They are children. They will be stubborn. They will show those traces. Okay? Even if he did it once, twice, the worst you can do is report him to authorities and let them suspend the child or take whatever disciplinary action that is acceptable. You don't take a phone and break it. It's not in your purview. That is not what you are called to do. And of course, it's a father actually that sent that message. He said he has restrained himself from going. The school sent a message by whatever means. Go and meet the school, talk about it, and find a way. But really, it's not in a teacher's place. These things that teachers do, breaking a child's head, whipping a child, all these things, that's not what you're called to do. What you're called to do is to ensure that the disciplinary action that is stipulated, you follow it to the latter without going to the extreme. So yes, go to the school, meet the principal, meet the authorities, and get that sorted out. But really, I don't feel it is a teacher's business breaking a phone, no matter how bad it is. Just seize the phone and discuss it with the parents and let there be an agreement that this child will not repeat the same attitude because he's going out of line or he's going out of line. Okay, we'll talk some more about this. This is a quick one here. Let me see.
Well, Sister Swat, good afternoon once again. I don't want to call my name so that the person may be listening to this program also. But I want to ask you a question, or you can ask people to tell me what to do. If you have a friend and if your friend traveled out and is your good friend and you caught his wife in several occasions in a long manner, understand what I mean? What will you do? The husband traveled out of country and the wife is doing some curriculum movement, serious one. What will you do? I want to know. Will you tell the husband, which is your friend, or will you keep quiet? Well, what will you do?
Okay, I get what you're saying. It's kind of confusing, right? But let's talk about this tomorrow, please. Because we don't have so much time. Let me read this message. Say, good afternoon, Swat and Nigerian full listeners. My kind advice to that man is kick her out of the house. What's the meaning of that? She is now the man and the husband is the wife. Jilos from FAP City, Life Cam. this extreme thing, kick her out, kick her out. Sometimes when people go through some particular things in their life, they begin to exhibit some character traits that I think is not in our culture to want to investigate with loving care and know why our partner is behaving in certain ways. The first thing that comes to mind is kick her out. Naturally, people have weaknesses. They have phases in life that they go through stuff and they behave irrationally sometimes. So when you say just kick her out and move on, you think the next person who comes into his life will not also have their own weaknesses? So sometimes the solution is not just to end things. Sometimes it's in helping the person or trying to probe, trying to investigate, exploring all the options available before you can take the extreme. But this kicking out, please, let's just take it easy, right? You're also human. You have your own weaknesses. All right, Somi's waiting for me already. Give me an alternative word that I should have used. Women of easy virtue, sir. You can use that. I think that is crystal clear enough. Let's not use words like that on radio. And let me see. This is the final message I would read. It says, please, Auntie Swat, can you treat this tomorrow? Okay. Yes, I would be able to treat that tomorrow. So let me just store that. And that is it. God bless you guys. Thank you for being a part of the Sunny Side. I'll see you tomorrow.